Today's episode of Desktop Dungeons will be a little bit different than the others. Rather than go through an entire dungeon together, instead, I've done some mostly off-camera work trying to defeat some other easy dungeons in order to get some gold and unlock some other things. And so I'm going to show some highlights of that, as well as highlights of a failed run where I ended up learning some new things about the game. So let's go ahead and get started with today's unusual episode. Quests. Beginner Brigade. Defeat the Den of Danger with every first tier hero. And we've already done it with a thief, so let's try a priest. In a sub-dungeon over here, there's an enemy that I don't think we've seen before, a goo blob who has physical resist. I'm still hitting pretty hard, but I do also have fireballs that'll deal 20 damage. And so a combination of strength attacks and physical attacks will do pretty well against this guy. So let's go ahead and use biceps. And then I could hit him again, and then fireball him, I believe, will be enough. Yeah. Neat. Let's try the Beginner's Brigade again. This time we'll do it with a wizard. I just unlocked elves who get more mana for conversion, and so an elf wizard would be a good thing to use. So let's give that a try. Shoo! I don't believe I just did that. Darn it. Here's an interesting sub-dungeon. I think there's something hidden inside here. Maybe with one of the graves, there's like little tombstones and things. Interesting. You can read the tombstones. Here lies every single Desktop Dungeons forum member who has ever asked for an in-game reference. It's kind of cramped in here, you know? Alright, that's pretty funny. And then I think possibly... I see, yes. When I land there, all of a sudden this zombie pops up. Alright, and so it's just kind of extra cannon fodder, I guess. So I will go ahead and finish him off with the fireball. Oh, and look at this. This zombie has dropped elven boots. I am an elf wizard. Extra magic resist and extra mana. I will totally take that. That is quite the little boon down here. Great. And I guess these are just references to other people. All right, cool. So we're about to fight this dungeon master. I'm about to level up if I kill this guy, and so my hunch is I have enough to actually take him on, even though it doesn't look like it. And so I'm going to use all the tons of mana that I have to hit him with 4 fireballs to go ahead and wear him down. Then we can level up. And thanks to my elven boots, which give me some magic resistance from this guy's magical attack, even though he hits for 112, I can actually survive an attack from him now, which means I can use biceps, and then I can hit him in the face, and now we can go back to fireballs. Great. This will totally work, and I have plenty of magic potions that I don't even need to use. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and pick up the rest of the money. Oh, and interesting. So feeling parched is a new achievement. Didn't consume any health or mana potions. And I just realized not only do you get money for gold carried out, but you can sell the health and mana potions. Okay, wow. Neat. And so those things give you extra money as well. I didn't realize that. That's pretty cool. All we have left for the beginner's brigade is a fighter. And so let's go ahead and take it on. I'll use a human again. Alright, I've built my way up pretty good over here. Here's the Dungeon Guardian, who hits pretty hard, but I have just done enough regenning that I can survive one hit. I'm at 38 of 40 experience, and so I'll go ahead and hit him and spend as much mana as I can, burning him with fireballs to weaken him some. Then I'll go kill off a little piece of popcorn over here in order to level up, since I'm a fighter. Level 1 guy gave me 2 pieces of experience. And now I can hit him again, and hit him with another fireball, and actually probably just use potions and finish him off, can't I? Can I? How much does a potion give me back? That'll get me up to 92, and this guy hits for 90, so I can hit him again. And yeah, then a couple of potions. There we go, and then I can hit him again. Hooray! And as usual, let's check to make sure there isn't any gold laying around on the ground like this that I've left here. And as a result of defeating him, I ended up getting a new badge. Ding! Max for reaching level 10 with the fighter. Awesome. And thus I have completed the beginner brigade, mostly with strategies that we've seen before. Oh wow, 1,000 gold. Alright, I have a ton of gold at this point. While your hoarding skills are clearly second to none, our vault cannot hold this much money. We perhaps need to find a way to extend it or go about spending some gold. Perhaps we can upgrade a building or two. Yes, I've been waiting to do that on camera. The gold value is marked in red whenever it goes above our storage limit. Lost until the extra gold gets spent. Alright, well, we've got tons of gold. Let's spend some, shall we? Gnomes! Let's bring gnomes as a new race into the kingdom. Hooray! Race unlocked, gnome. Let's also upgrade the guild, because in addition to a new class, locker slots adds 3 locker slots to the building, items that can be carried out of a dungeon and stored in the locker for a fee to save for a future session. That's pretty cool. Enemy unlocked, Wraith. Your recent expansion of the local Adventurers Guild, while successful, demolished a nearby graveyard to make room for the beer hall. Now the local dungeon authority reports a growing population of angry wraiths trickling into outlying monster dens. They seem to be draining the magical powers of adventure in an attempt to annoy the living crap out of everyone. Quest unlocked, second generation. Some of the more veteran adventurers are starting to call our kingdom home, but now's not the time to let them rest on their laurels. More sinister creatures have started moving into nearby dungeons, and we need to call upon heroic expertise to hold them off. Defeat the den of danger with every second-tier hero. I'm not even sure that I have unlocked any of the second-tier heroes yet. An ambitious band of elven warriors has taken upon themselves to clear Venture Cave once and for all. Unconventional bunch, but their determination will offset their oddness. Defeat Venture Cave with all 3 warrior classes. This only counts as you use elves. And elves are magic guys, and they're warrior classes. So that's interesting. That's why it's unlikely heroes. Neat. Alright, so second generation. Rogue, Monk, Sorcerer, Berserker. Alright, we haven't used any of those guys yet. So that'll be fun. I thought that perhaps I had been going after the first quest that was listed on the quest line would be a good thing to do, but it seems like it just unlocked quests that were really much farther down. So yeah, I'm not sure if I should focus on the quests or just focus on some of the other dungeons, and maybe are all the dungeons related to quests? I don't even know. In any case, this was fun to go ahead and progress a bit and gain up a whole bunch of gold. I decided to attempt a speed run of Jungle Beat with a human fighter. It ended up being a failed run, but there were some interesting things that I learned along the way, and so here's some highlights of that. And I guess actually I should explore over in this direction. Ooh, hey! That is super useful. Do we still get mana burn if we hit him with a fireball? I don't actually know. No, we do not. And so I guess I might as well hit him with a fireball. And then if I can regenerate 2 more, well, we'll regenerate 3 more mana. Can I hit him with another fireball and finish him off? Yes, let's do that. That's another possible way to beat him without having to get mana burn, so that's great. I guess there's no point in spending mana to go ahead and finish him off. We've got a couple of dungeon passages for sub-dungeons down here, and so I should probably check these out. I don't really know what these are to know what to expect. As you touch the altar, you feel a violent impulse. Fight! Alright, what are these things? Guardian of Fury. Magic immune, death protection, no experience. I will not be able to defeat these guys, not at the level that I'm at right now. Are all of these guys the same? I can either spend my death protection to stay alive and fight this guy off, or I could use potions. I think since I'm down to 1 hit point anyway, I'll go ahead and use the death protection. Really don't know what to do here. Oh, interesting. All these other guys just flashed. I don't know exactly what that means. Doesn't seem like anything has really changed in the fight, though. And so my only option really is to use health potions to try to stay alive, but I don't have enough health potions that I'm going to be able to live through this. Oh, but I can regenerate inside this room. I don't know why I didn't kind of notice that before. I'm still safe to hit him again. Now he's got less death protection, and I'm still safe to hit him again. But now I would die, and so now I need to regenerate. And now I can defeat him. Tarog, Lord of Battle and Blade Song, finds you worthy. Go forth and use your strength to bring the world to its knees. Alright, so I think I have unlocked a god. Service log, Tarog conversion. I have not encountered any of the gods in the new version of Desktop Dungeons. I'm going to go ahead and use regeneration to regenerate underneath here. And so you could worship. I'm not going to worship with the god right now. You can also desecrate. That's crazy. Conversion. But in any case, that just gave us some piety. All right. And now, interesting. And so now that's just been replaced with the altar. Fascinating. Really not sure what's going on here. But I'm definitely getting piety for defeating different characters, and so that could be good. I feel like I'm behind schedule for a speed run, and so let's just start playing a little fast and loose and just kind of see how it goes. I seriously doubt there's enough remaining enemies for me to get up to level 10, and so I think the correct strategy at this point is to go ahead and get ready to fight the dungeon boss. And so let's get up to maximum. I've got my biceps turned on, and let's see what kind of damage we can do against this guy. Now the problem is he blinks and spawns plants, and so let's watch and see what that means. Basically, you hit him, and he moves somewhere else, and all of these mana-burning magical plants kind of get in the way. And so you might get unlucky and end up in a spot where you can't attack this guy. And furthermore, oh my goodness. How am I going to... I need to hit him with fireballs. I don't think I'm going to be able to conquer this particular dungeon. So yeah, I cannot win this battle. And so, rather than face death, I will simply exit the dungeon the way I came in. So that's it for today. Made some progress in order to unlock some things and get some more gold, but at the same time didn't have as much success as I was hoping for. In any case, just trying out kind of a different editing style for videos, and also to make the progress go a little bit faster, because there's a lot of dungeons, and some of them are somewhat repetitive in terms of the strategies that we've seen. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you again soon with more Desktop Dungeons.